So to come back to one of the main portfolio companies, Daily Journal again, the question is, are you concerned about the illiquidity of Daily Journal at all? And how are you able to purchase meaningful shares with such a low daily trading volume and big spreads in the bid and the ask?
That is an excellent question. So the liquidity doesn't bother me at all because we're not trading the shares. But it is extremely illiquid. Okay, one share costs $300, and there are days, I think you can go check the volume, but there are days where just a handful trade. But there are also days where block trades. So you can go out and buy shares. I mean, look, you can go out and buy shares, but what I do is I set limit orders if I'm going to buy shares. So, and then you'll end up with somebody selling inevitably, and you'll just be, there's always counterparts, so you'll pick up their shares. So the illiquidity doesn't bother me. It took us about 6 months to build $1 million position. So you can do it. It doesn't have to take a lot of your time. If you do want to buy Daily Journal independently, just go out and set a limit order, and somebody will come in and eventually sell you their shares. So I encourage it. Go out and buy Daily Journal. We'll be partners.
This next question is about Daily Journal, and the questioner is asking, what percent allocation do you have to the Daily Journal in the portfolio, and particularly over the last year, what's the return?
Okay, great question. So again, we have a concentrated portfolio. We have just right around 20% of the portfolio is Daily Journal, and so what is the return of Daily Journal over the last, well, as I said, over the last 6 months. So in the last year or so, the price has basically gone above 300 2 times. I think it went below 200 2 times. I talked at this exact meeting about Daily Journal last year, and then over the next month, I think it dipped down below 200, and I had like more messages than ever about all these people who were buying Daily Journal, which I was actually pleased about. So the return, I guess probably it's up 10 or 20%. I don't know exactly what I'm really not watching the prices very, on a daily basis, but, at the beginning of the year, it was just under 300. Again, it dipped down below 200, and I think it's probably back in the 290s or so, roughly. And again, it's probably worth 1,000. It's 20% of the portfolio. As it dips, it becomes less portfolio. As it grows, it becomes more. As we raise capital, it becomes less. And then if we buy more, it increases. So it's a little bit of a fluid situation, but it is typically, right now, it's right around 20%.